Hello, soul tribe, friends, and family. It's your girl 144 Priestess, and I'm here for another Pisces reading. Just take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't for the next person. If you would like a personal reading, a one-on-one session, Akashic Records session, or anything else, feel free to check out the box below. It does have everything it is that you will need. Just a reminder that on December 8th, we have a free breathwork workshop, so feel free to join it. You can go to my website. It's going to be one of the first options and services, and it is completely free. So I will see you there. It's going to be the day after the full moon on December 8th. That full moon in Gemini is coming up. We have still that Mars in retrograde energy with Gemini. So it's a little bit of a Mercury retrograde kind of feeling. Check out where you have Gemini placements. All right, Pisces, let's get right to your reading. Divine Mother, Divine Father. What do we have for the Pisces today, for their highest good and for the highest good of all? What do we have for the Pisces collective today, for their highest good and for the highest good of all? Talking about breath, we have the breathing rose, heart healing, emotions, connection, time eases. All right, as soon as I get a message too. So 1:33 on the clock, you could be seeing 333. For some of you, it feels like you're healing from a connection that you need to understand it's going to take time. What's that saying that it's like time heals all, I think? But then there's like a counter saying to that, and that's what's coming to mind too. I just can't like remember exactly what it says, but time heals all, and Spirit is asking you to allow time to heal you, or to be patient at least with your healing process. All right, for some of you, this says heart healing, so you could definitely be healing from connections. But I'm also seeing, and this came out, there's always enough. Yeah, there's always enough. But for some of you, like whatever this is, this connection, it was from a past life, because I'm seeing like but it's a thick cord. I'm seeing like a thick cord in the sacral, almost like as if it were like umbilical cord. All right, so either of those things could mean something to you. Why do we have the breathing rose here for the Pisces collective? Why do we have the breathing rose? I believe that's Kalima on the bottom of the deck too. Or right over here, rather. On the bottom of this card, we have balance, night and day, masculine, feminine, the light and the dark. And then we have Kalima, spiritual transformation, death, rebirth. And she's also the goddess of time. So there is some sort of prevalence around timing here. But just know that time will bring things into balance, all right? To allow things to come into balance naturally. With the balance card, what I'm seeing is like the natural rhythms or natural flow, all right? So just allowing the natural rhythm of the grieving process or the release, the healing process. And Kalima could definitely be assisting you with this right now too. So Kalima could be with you. That's what I have for you, Pisces. I'm going to grab a few cards to see what this is about for you. All right, we have the Three of Wands over here, so expansion. For some of you, I'm seeing like a connection with someone. This could be you or someone else. But when it comes to this connection, it's almost like I'm seeing both of your higher selves. Or like another lifetime. All right, so there was a very strong bond over here. Divine Mother, Divine Father, for the Kalima, balance, spiritual transformation, and the breathing rose. What do we have for the Pisces as a leading message? The Page of Cups, emotions, water. Why do we have the Page of Cups over here? I'm going to grab two cards. Why do we have the Page of Cups? Why do we have the Page of Cups? Bottom of the deck, Six of Cups. So definitely a focus on connections. We have the Magician, the Five of Wands, and the Four of Wands. It is a full moon in Gemini. Mars retrograde in Gemini. So I will say to be wary of like miscommunication, of arguments, and in heightened emotions. Why the Magician? You have the Ace of Coins in reverse. Why the Five of Wands? Ten of Cups. There could be, yeah, it's definitely connections. This could be like family, loved ones. It could be marriage for some of you, but there's like a conflict over here. Why the Four of Wands? There's a conflict, the Devil. The Four of Wands is marriage. You have the Ten of Cups, which could be like family. The Magician with the Ace of Coins in reverse. You have people over here. It's definitely a lot of chaotic energy. Why is the Ace of Coins in with the Magician? Eight of Cups. Five of Coins. And then one card for the Page of Cups, Temperance, all right? And then Seven of Swords. Yeah, there's definitely a need to just come into a state of balance. We do have the card Balance here, so there is a need for that. But Temperance, Page of Cups, balance the emotions for yourself, for others. For yourself, because as far as others, you can't control others. So just remain in a balance with your own self. Queen of Cups over here, because it does feel like this reading, there's just some sort of conflict, and it's more regarding emotions. You have Justice over here, Libra, and the balance scales. With the Magician, the Ace of Coins in reverse, and the Eight of Cups. It's like there's something that didn't come in, and so people are now in some sort of conflict about it. Ooh, you hear that? The train? There was a train that, just as I said that. Why the Magician with the Ace of Coins in reverse? The High Priestess. Three of Wands. Why the Eight of Cups? King of Swords. There's some sort of argument or conflict over here where someone's going to walk away. It feels like this is some sort of argument or conflict around like a manifestation. You have the High Priestess over here with the Magician and the Ace of Coins. All right, so it feels like, and then you have the King of Coins. All right. It feels like there's going to be something, it's just like something that happens. So like a mishap, something doesn't happen, something doesn't go through, there's just something happens. All right, you have the High Priestess over there, so you use your intuition as well. But what it does is it stirs about emotions and the connections around you. Be wary of yourself. Two Cups, there you go, connections around you. Just be wary of yourself. You can't control anyone else, but be wary of yourself, your mouth, how you respond to this. It does feel like there's going to be a situation that's going to test people. It's going to test people of your responses. And it just feels like this is something that can easily trigger like the worst of emotions for people. Page of Cups is all about emotions. We have Temperance, so keeping that in a balance. But yeah, especially because, whenever you're watching this, it could be for you. But if you're watching this now, Full Moon in Gemini, Mars, Gemini retrograde, it feels like this can bring out some sort of definitely conflict or unrest. It feels like it's more of like people arguing over here or upset and heightened emotions about almost like something in the earthly realms, Why the Eight of Cups with the King of Swords? Page of Coins. This could be a King of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. You have the Three of Swords over there. Why the Page of Coins? Three of Coins, yeah. So this is going to have to do with work or money. There's going to be like some sort of, there's some sort of disagreement over here. All right. Yeah. Strength card, the Hierophant. All right. Having strength, you have the Hierophant, which is Taurus. But it's also Counselor. All right. For some of you, this could have to do with like marriage, or again, like very close and loving connections around you, or people that you work with. There's definitely a need for you to have strength and to use like a sacred authority. All right, to like come into your leadership. There's going to be something that happens that can stir up either you or people around you, but you can only control yourself. And so there's going to be a need for you to step up into some sort of, you have, you know, spiritual transformation, Kalima. This is going to ask you to really step up into a leadership or authority type of energy, to take control. You have the Strength card over here, which is really taking control, and then the Hierophant. Why do we have the Hierophant with the Strength card? Why do we have the Hierophant with the Strength card? Why do we have the Hierophant with the Strength card? You have Ace of Swords over here. Knight of Coins, Nine of Coins, and then the Five of Coins. Why the Knight of Coins? Death. Why the Nine of Coins? Why the Five of Coins? Did not fall face up. Why do we have the Five of Coins? Justice. All right, there's things are going to come to a balance. It looks a lot with money. Ace of Wands over here. So this could be a group that you work with. It could be, yeah, someone that you work with, someone that you share money with. There's some sort of conflict around it. All right, this is going to really ask you to test your reaction, to test the way that you communicate. You have Knight of Coins, and then you have Death. All right, you have the Nine of Coins, and then you have the Knight of Wands. And then you have Justice, and you have the Five of Coins. Where there is stagnancy, there's not going to be stagnancy any longer. With this Justice card and the Five of Coins, I'm getting from that Balance card earlier. Why Justice and the Five of Coins here? Nine of Wands, and then you have the Hermit. For some of you, this is going to be, you have the Hangman over here. It's going to shift the way that you work towards something or what you're working on. You have the Hangman, which is a shift in perspective. With Justice and the Five of Coins, you have the Nine of Wands, and you have the Hermit card, which is going within. All right. This is going to shift how you are doing something with this project or work. Why the Nine of Wands and the Hermit? The Empress. There's a situation, Pisces, coming up with people around you, either your loved ones, it's either a marriage or someone that you share money with, like a project or work type of thing. There's going to be something where it's going to kind of trigger people. It can trigger you too, and so you're being asked to really step up into some sort of authority and control, to take control of this situation. You have the Seven of Coins here. You have the Empress. Okay, so with this balance, Nine of Wands and the Hermit, you're really going within. This is going to challenge you, but it's going to ask you to really go within. It's going to ask for a mature response from you. All right, Pisces. And I don't know why I'm thinking Leo. You could be dealing with a Leo. Maybe you have Leo in your chart, like Leo or a Leo moon. Why do we have the Empress here? Two of Coins, coming to a balance. There's a lot about balance here. Why the Temperance? I mean, rather the Empress with the Two of Coins. Eight of Coins, and then you have the Lovers. All right. For some of you, Pisces, you may, again, you may be, or you have an opportunity to be the diffuser of a situation. For some of you, this is coming in. You can't really avoid it, but you can be a diffuser of a situation. It feels like there's going to be something that is going to ask for you to approach it with from a place of authority and a place of maturity. It's almost like you're stepping up. Like this is going to be an opportunity for you to step up and shift things around. All right, you have the 8 of coins, 2 of coins, and then the Empress over here. I want to get a clarification for that Devil card. Why the Devil card with the 4 of Wands? 2 of Wands. Why the Devil card with the 4 of Wands? You have the 10 of coins, Pisces. 3 of Cups. All right, so with the 4 of Wands, the Devil card, the 2 of Wands, and the 10 of coins, 3 of Cups. I think what this is going to bring, Pisces, there's something good that comes out of everything, no matter what. But with this karmic lesson, you're going to see things from a different perspective. It feels like this is going to ask you to get creative. Like you're going to have to get creative. You're going to have to really step into either your higher self, that Empress, Emperor energy, or maturity, the Hierophant and the Empress. But what this is actually leading you is to get a little bit creative, and it's going to lead you to another opportunity. 2 of Wands is always seeing something else. And you have the 10 of coins over here. All right, and that's your Justice, because you have the Justice over here. Why the 2 of Wands and the 10 of coins? Why the 2 of Wands and the 10 of coins? Knight of Swords. This is coming in quickly for you. All right. And this is a test. You have the World card, a brand new cycle. There is a brand new cycle coming in. There's all this new starting. But there is some sort of test over here, especially with people. You have King of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn over here. And then you have a lot of water energy too. So called too. So that could mean something to you. But you have the 6 of Swords. So you're coming out of troubled waters, coming into the calmer waters. But there's going to be a situation that it's going to really ask you to use your intuition and really step into just the most mature, highest version of you. Because it's something that can easily bring about conflict and arguments in other people, even in yourself. But ultimately what this is really asking you to do is it's asking you to get creative. It's asking you to communicate effectively. It's asking you to be a problem solver. With the Gemini energy of, you know, right now in the full moon, it's asking you to be a problem solver. All right, so you will actually kind of have to use your mind for this, Pisces, to navigate through this conflict. But it is leading you to that 10 of coins. So through this, you're going to see things differently. There's going to be an opportunity that presents itself, and you're going to get that 10 of coins, all right? Can I have a card of advice? All right, Ace of Swords, Page of Wands, Queen of Swords, and then the Sun. All right, communicating truth effectively, in a mature way, in a loving way. Page of Wands, I'm seeing it as communication. I'm seeing it as communicating truth here, Pisces. All right, you have the Queen of Swords, so you're embodying that Queen of Swords energy, whether you're a man or female, embodying it, standing in your truth, and being able to communicate effectively, Pisces. This is going to test that in either you or other people, or all. But Pisces, all you can do is control yourself, and there is a beautiful outcome in passing this test and approaching this carefully and correctly. You have the Sun card as well. Okay, so this is a test of your maturity. This is a test of your reactiveness. And this is a test of it. Well, it's really asking you to get creative in a situation. This is going to ask you to be a problem solver. But it's bringing the Sun. Okay. Now you do have in the beginning of the reading connection, time, eases, connection, emotions, heart healing, the breathing rose. All right, so there could be some sort of healing from some sort of conflict, or if you were in some sort of conflict, argument, whatever it is, disagreement. Ooh, as soon as this card is coming out, come to me. One, there could be forgiveness. The bee and the flowers of the lover, the beloved. There could definitely be forgiveness that's going to be happening over here. If you're worried about this, But it also feels like you're releasing this contract. And I say contract right away, but you're releasing this contract. You're releasing maybe this connection or healing from it. And what that is doing is it's actually really bringing to you everything it is that you need, that you want. You have the 10 of Coins with the 2 of Wands. So yes, this it's a little bit chaotic over here. There is conflict. But what do you get after that? 10 of Coins, 2 of Wands. Come to me, attracting like a rose. Receive abundance and desires. All right, so you're just being prepared. And then you have the rose thread, inner call, soul led, the mystic, living courageously. So it's a beautiful ending to the reading, Pisces. But there is going to be a situation in your life that is kind of like a test. And it's asking for the most mature version of you. All right, it's going to be testing all the work it is that you've been doing. That's what I have for you, Pisces. I'm going to be grabbing a few cards of advice. Divine Mother, Divine Father, what do we have for advice? That's a lot of cards, but I'm going to take the top one. I have Life Force Energy. You could be going through Kundalini activation at this time. And then Samoa. Like maybe you know someone with tribal tattoos. You have tribal tattoos. But I'm also getting like Samoan energy. So you could be from Samoa. You could be Samoan. Divine Mother, Divine Father. What else do we have as advice? Sanctuary. Take time out from the world. Spend more time alone. Meditate or go on a retreat. Okay, so you're being asked to meditate. You're being asked maybe to go on a retreat or to go and retreat within. All right, spend more time alone. You're healing from connections. For some of you, the way that it ended in conflict or, you know, whatever that this was. And so you may be spending some time alone, 444, all right? Going into your inner sanctuary, inner temple, the inner heart space, taking time out from the world, you know. And then for some of you, this could be through meditation. This could be through going into hermit mode. For some of you, you'll be going on a retreat, all right? Or just retreating within. That's what I have for you, Pisces. I do hope that this resonates. Again, if you would like a personal reading, an Akashic Records session to dive into your past lives or anything else, feel free to check out the box below. It does have everything it is that you will need. But I love you, and I hope that you have a beautiful, abundant day.